Hey everyone, it's Justin with MyManJustin's Collectible Emporium, and I am your man for Pokemon cards, analysis, investment, and consulting. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit something about what I do with my store. Every week I try to list like some special cards or sets for auction format alongside all the buy it now format. So today's video will be it's going to be a mixture of that as well as just a standard showcase of a new collection I just purchased. It is 3 complete sets of Gym 1, Gym 2, Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge, and the Team Rocket set. So these are Wizards of the Coast era. They're kind of in the middle towards the end of the Wizards of the Coast sets. They're very popular for people that are kind of getting back into the hobby or have been into it and are kind of moving along in their journey of collecting. These are really nice, unique sets. They are a very nice investment, fairly conservative and stable in their price over the long term, slowly going up in price as more people become interested and engaged with the hobby. There's great artworks. The Rocket set is the first set to showcase Dark Pokemon, and the Gym sets were the first to showcase the Trainers Pokemon, where the card has Blaine's Moltres, Blaine's Arcanine, Sabrina's Gengar, and so forth. So we'll just go over these, we'll show them off a little bit, and we'll get right into it. So these are going up on auction on my store, MyManJustin's Collectible Emporium, user MyManJustin on eBay. And I'm just going to show them off a little bit. So this is the 6th collection I've purchased and showcased on this channel. So this is the Team Rocket set, and it's a unique set in the series. This set showcased the Dark Pokemon, and still with the standard known and loved Wizards of the Coast style artwork. And here I have separated the holographic cards in the set. And just to note, this card did come in an error card where in the bottom it says 2300, and as a matter of fact this card is that error. You can see there on the bottom it says 1999 through 23,000. It should just say 2000. So just a little error to point out, which is kind of cool. There's a lot of error collectors out there. It's kind of a whole unique subset that collectors like to collect. This set showcased a Blastoise, a dark Blastoise, and this card is going right now anywhere from $20 to $30 to $40 depending on condition, and it's stable in that price, slowly kind of going up right now because the overall trend in Pokemon has been going up, especially with cards in the Wizards of the Coast sets. This is the Dark Charizard of the set. It is the first Charizard to be released in Wizards of the Coast set since the base set Charizard, the one that everyone has grown to love. It's a classic in the Pokemon collecting world. There's people that collect tens or even hundreds of that card alone. This one is definitely different. He's from behind doing some kind of tail whip attack. It's a nice card. The Dragonite, I think this is an especially nice one. This is a very popular card. It can be worth around even $50 in the unlimited mint condition. It's just an overall nice artwork. It has the standard, just a holographic colored background with the Pokemon showcased in the center of it. This card came in a really famous error as well, where the non-holo has the number 5 in the non-holo form, and that is a very, very valuable rare card if you can, or error card if you can ever find that. The Doug Trio here, they actually started, as you can see, adding a environment kind of background with the holo rather than just the standard kind of designed colored background, where this one actually, Doug Trio, is bursting up out of the ground in some kind of house, and I think it's a cool idea they started experimenting with rather than just a standard flat background. Same with Dark Golbat a little bit, it's like in a cave. And and all of these cards are in, I would say, near mint condition. None of them were PSA 10 quality, and that's something I had to think about, and something you all can think about when you buy a set, because if these holographics were in possible PSA 10 condition, I would have sent them in to get PSA graded, and then then sold just a non-holo rare uncommon common trainer set. And those are the different things that you can think about in order to maximize your value on your collections when you do sell. In this case, since none of them were PSA 10, there is a premium when you sell a set as a complete set. So that's the route I decided to go. And just to note, the Dark Gyarados in this set was the pre-release in this set, so the pre-release versions have the golden holographic pre-release lettering right there on the bottom right. Here's the Dark Hypno. Kind of cool, the checkered background. He's hypnotizing the opponent with the swinging pendulum. So these Pokemon are usually in an aggressive attacking form, the Dark type. You can almost like feel they're a little more malevolent. They're not just like regular Pokemon. They're a little more aggressive or evil. That's kind of cool. You can see the shadow of the rocket trainer behind it. And this is a fairly small set. There was only 82 cards in the set, although there is an 83rd card, a secret rare. This is the first set to have a secret rare card. It was a Dark Raichu, which is probably a $50-$60 card. Maybe if it's in really good condition, even in near mint, you can get it for $30 sometimes. Dark Vileplume. The Dark Weezing, it's the holographic in the background. It's like really hard to see the holo. It's pretty dark. Here is the first holo trainer, the first set to have a holographic trainer card. Here comes Team Rocket. There's another holographic trainer. This one is first edition. Some people don't really care much about first edition. They, because it's the same artwork, but they are worth more. They are a limited print, although even the unlimited are technically a limited print because, these aren't ever going to be printed again. But the first edition stamp is kind of a cool little aesthetic. It adds a little bit of nuance to the card for a collector. Here's the Rainbow Energy. This is the first holographic energy card in an English set. And so what they did after base set is every holographic card is also in a non-holo form. So you'll see that with just the first couple pages. And then we get into starting with Dark Charmeleon, which happens to be a first edition, the uncommons. And the artwork is nice. Again, it's in that kind of attack form. All of them are dark type. There's a Dark Flareon, one of the evolutions. A lot of nice Pokemon, the Dragonair, the Golduck. There's a Dark Jolteon. So they definitely had some nice popular Pokemon in this set. Another evolution. Some more first editions. There's the Charmander, the Abra, Wartortle. So there you can see some non-dark Pokemon, and they're much more docile looking. Although the Drowsy looks a little, angry, a little dark. There's an Eevee in this set, and that card alone is probably a $4 card in first edition in near mint. Same with the majority of these cards. Alone in first edition near mint minimum, they're going to be $3 to $5 cards. And then at the end, the new trainer is released in the set. And like I said, there is a secret rare that is not included with this set. Next up is the Gym Challenge set. And something to note about this set, which I really like, is they didn't do the same thing with the Jungle Fossil and Rocket sets where the rares are just non-holo versions of the holos. This set, all the holos are unique in their art, and the rares are unique in their art, which is really nice. This set is a bit more valuable than the Rocket set. It's the first set to showcase the trainer Pokemon. Here's Blaine's Arcanine, and it's still reminiscent of the original artwork. You can kind of see how it even looks kind of similar in artwork to the Charizard in the base set. This is the third set to release a Charizard in an English set. This is a really nice artwork. I like this one a lot. The fire looks nice coming out of his mouth. The artwork of the Charizard is nice. He's attacking, showing off his strength, and the background is kind of the standard Wizards of the Coast, just kind of pattern colored, but it looks really nice. This is one of the nicer Charizard artworks. I think it's a nicer artwork than the Dark Charizard. Here's Brock's Ninetales. And these cards are in near mint. I mean, these are going to be $20 card, like this right here, probably $20, $25 card in unlimited near mint. Here's probably a $15 card, up to $20. Misty's Gold Duck. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. This is a very nice Raichu art. Again, these Pokemon are usually in the middle of attack, you know, using their popular attack, like Charizard using Flamethrower. Here's Raichu using Thundershock or Thunderbolt. Ditto. It's the second Ditto artwork behind Fossil set. It's the first Beedrill artwork. We have him a champ. He's running at the opponent. Really nice Persian for all the Persian collectors out there. Giovanni, he's the head of Team Rocket. Here is a first edition holo. So first edition cards are always going to carry a premium. Usually about double the price of the unlimiteds on average, whereas maybe nicer cards, like for example, a first edition Charizard from the base set is probably up to 20 times as much, where this is probably going to be about 2 times as much as the unlimited version. The Gyarados. Again, Giovanni. Here's Sabrina's Alakazam. This is a nice one. This right here, this is another $25, $30 card. The holographics in this set are fairly expensive. The set overall is an expensive set. Even the rare non-holos in this set are expensive. And this set's cool because it also showcases the trainers in holographic. It's a really nice deep purple for Sabrina. So there's 2 Gyaradoses in this set. There's also Misty's. And this one is a very popular Gyarados artwork. It's going to be, again, around $30. So, and this happens to be, this is another first edition in the set, Koga, with their gym symbol behind them, which looks really nice. This has got that nice emerald, really bright, nice emerald coloring. And then there's 2 Rocket cards. The Zapdos. It's not one of my favorite Zapdos artworks. The Zapdos itself, the beak looks a little longer than usual, but it's going to be, this is a maybe $30, $40 card. This right here, about a $50 card or more, going up. And then, like I said, the rares, non-holos, are unique artwork, so that's kind of nice. I mean, it just took a little more effort and time into creating unique artworks for the rares. Like there is a holo Blaine's Ninetales, and it's a totally different artwork, and this one's first edition. And then there's cards that aren't even in a holo variation in this set that they made as rares. The Sabrina's Gengar, I think this is an especially nice one. That, even in non-holo, is going to be a $10, $15, even $20 card. Ivysaur in the middle of the field, kind of blending in with the flowers that are not yet fully bloomed. The Brock's Vulpix, there is a W stamped version of that. If you're familiar with the Wizards of the Coast stamped card, they have a golden W. There's also a Pikachu in that set from the Jungle set. It was given out with magazines with the Nintendo Power, I believe. Eevee for the Evolution collectors, you're going to need it. As well as the Charmander, Charizard Evolutions. The Blaine's Growlithe is nice, it kind of like matches up with the Arcanine artwork. Haunter as well. So yeah, it's nice to see the kind of the complete work of art. And you can tell with sets, they're very thematic. Each set has kind of its own unique theme and artwork in the set, and how they portrayed the Pokemon and the style of the artwork of the Pokemon themselves. And this has to do with the specific set of gym leaders. The kind of the more, I guess you could say, evil ones, the Rockets. Although there is Misty too. They're just considered the challengers. There's a Pikachu. This is kind of a set that I think it's going up in price because this is a set that not a lot of people have. It wasn't, I don't think it was printed as prolifically as the first four sets, Base, Jungle, Fossil, and Rocket. It's usually a set that less people have. And I'll just note this Koga's Ninja Trick, it was actually edited for the American release. This symbol right here wasn't always that symbol. It was actually a different symbol that I don't think I can say on the channel, otherwise it'll like get demonetized. But it was a different symbol that was used during World War II by the Axis powers, and therefore it was censored for the American release. And you can still buy the original artwork in the Japanese version. And last but not least, we have the Gym Heroes set. And first off, one of the more popular holos in this set, anywhere from $30 to $50 and unlimited, near mint minimum. The Blaine's Moltres, great artwork, nice holo pattern, it really shines. A lot of holo. The Pokemon itself is pretty small, so there's like a lot of shine to it. And Moltres, being a legendary Pokemon, carries a bit of a premium. The Brock's Rhydon, this is not too expensive. You can get it for about $8. Heracles Clefable, another card that probably $15 to $20. The unlimited. It's a nice artwork. The mixture of colors in the background makes it really vibrant. Kind of like a hot pink color to match with the Clefable. Here's another card that is going to be at least $20. America's Dragonair. Again, these are all going to be up for auction, complete sets. No need to try to piece them together. You can just get a complete set and appreciate all the nice artwork. You know, it's fun to read the different attacks because, you know, these aren't just for art appreciation. This is also a game, a pretty fun game as well. Especially the part of, you know, just building a deck and anticipating how it'll play out. It's actually really fun. Tennis Surge's Sphero, another $20 card. Tennis Surge's Magneton. And this was the pre-release card in this set, having the golden hollow pre-release at the bottom right. Misty's Tentacruel. Rocket's Hitmonchan. Now this is a card that played really well in the game. They even made a promotional in the best promo series, a winner card where it says winner right here, and it's a reverse hollow, and that card is probably an $80 card and pretty rare. There wasn't a lot of those best promos made, and there's a couple versions. One's hollow, one's non-hollow. I recently sold the reverse hollow winner stamped one. There's also a Dark Venusaur that was only released in Japan until it was released in the best promo series. So it's just the kind of adds a little bit of value to this card just because it was such a nice card in the game. And that was one of the things I mentioned in my last video about evaluating cards to get graded. Cards and their playability being one of the factors. Here's the Rocket's Moltres. This is one of the other higher ticket items in the set. This is going to be a $50 card, even in unlimited, minimum, near mint. And again, it's a legendary bird. It happened to be the same legendary bird, another Moltres. The Rocket Scyther, another card carrying a premium in the set, one of the higher ticket items, $25 in the unlimited version. Another higher ticket item is going to be up to $40 to $50. Sabrina's Gengar, definitely one of the more popular Gengar artworks. It's got kind of that old school vintage, almost like the cards from the original like greenback cards that were released in Japan. Really vintage looking artwork. And then again, just like with the Gym Challenge set, we have the gym trainers in holographic. Misty, Erica, and then also the Rocket's Trap. And these cards look really nice. The backgrounds are always a really vibrant color depicting their energy and type of Pokemon: electric, ground, water, grass, and dark. So again, the rare non-hollows having unique artwork. I'll note, as far as the rare hollows, this Rocket Snorlax is about a $15 card, even for a non-hollow rare card. The Rocket Snorlax is a little more expensive, just like this right here, about a $10 card, which kind of Surge's Raichu non-hollow. And that's it for the rare hollows. Then we get into the uncommons. Some first editions in this set as well. When you can see how big Tentacruel is. Here's a Slowbro doing like a psychic attack. Kind of a more passive Pokemon. He's just sitting down thinking and doing a super strong attack. There's a vending promo of this Sabrina's Haunter I have as well, that I have listed in Japanese. There's a Charmander. Vulpix. There's Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu to match with up with the Raichu. And again, with the artwork on that Execute, we see again that really old school pre-American release artwork. That's kind of what it looked like in the original set that was released before the English set. execute. The one was really big, and there was much more of a pink color. So what's interesting is that the artwork on these cards kind of goes back to before the artwork style that is released in the previous sets, at least for some of the cards. And that's cool to see. Same with that Rat-a-tat. You can tell the type of, it's almost like a watercolor looking artwork, and a little more sharp edges. That it's like pencil drawn, whereas these ones are a little more modernized. And then there's also the non-hollow trainer cards that are rare. So there was a few that they made non-hollow versions of rare cards. And there's a lot of stuff going on in these trainer cards. I think they did a really good job, especially with the trainer cards in this set, with all the artwork. And there it is. So yeah, if you're interested, you want a complete set to add to your collection, to be able to appreciate and go through and look at all the cards in the set, it is listed on my eBay right now. User MyManJustin. Store is called MyManJustin's Collectible Emporium, just like my YouTube channel. And good luck if you try to win it. It's up for auction, and I will see you in the next video.